Welcome to Curious Minds. Ever pondered what powers the giant birds of steel soaring in the sky? Hint, it's not magic. It's something a bit more down to earth. Our airborne behemoths primarily guzzle fossil fuels, much like our road-bound vehicles. And just like their ground counterparts, these high-flying machines contribute significantly to environmental pollution. Each flight leaves behind a trail of carbon emissions, adding to our planet's greenhouse gas woes. But what if there were an alternative, a fuel that could keep our planes aloft without contributing to climate change? Enter the concept of sustainable aviation fuel. Unlike traditional fuels, which are derived from ancient decomposed plants and animals, sustainable aviation fuel comes from renewable resources. It's like swapping a dinosaur diet for a fresh organic salad. Now, you might be wondering, what's this fancy sustainable aviation fuel? Buckle up, we're about to take off into the world of sustainable aviation fuel. Remember when you learned about photosynthesis in school? Well, get ready for a refresher, but this time it's about making fuel. Let's dive into the science behind sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF for short. First things first, what exactly is it? SAF is a type of fuel derived from renewable resources, and no, that doesn't mean we're pouring sunshine or wind into the tank. These renewable resources can be anything from used cooking oil, agricultural residues, municipal waste, or even non-food crops. The first step in the production process of SAF involves the collection of these renewable resources. Think of it like a big scavenger hunt where instead of searching for hidden treasures, we're on the lookout for waste materials that can be transformed into valuable fuel. Next, these collected resources undergo a process called gasification. This is where the magic happens. Through a series of chemical reactions, these resources are converted into a gas mixture. It's a bit like cooking, but instead of whipping up a tasty meal, we're cooking up fuel. This gas mixture then goes through another process called Fischer-Tropsch. Now, don't let that intimidating name scare you off. In layman's terms, it's a method that converts the gas mixture into a liquid fuel. It's sort of like turning steam into water, but a bit more complex. Finally, this liquid fuel is refined and blended with conventional jet fuel, creating our star of the show, sustainable aviation fuel. It's like making a cocktail, but this one's not for drinking. This entire process, from collecting waste materials to refining the final product, is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to create solutions for a sustainable future. So we've learned that sustainable aviation fuel isn't just some pie in the sky, it's real. And it's happening, but how does it stack up against traditional fuel? Imagine a boxing match with sustainable aviation fuel in one corner and traditional fuel in the other. Who will win the title of best fuel? Now let's delve into the nitty-gritty. Sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF as the cool kids call it, packs a powerful punch with its reduced carbon emissions. It's like a heavyweight champion knocking out about 80% of carbon emissions compared to traditional fuel. That's a solid right hook to the jaw of climate change. Another strength in SAF's corner is its ability to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. It's like that nimble boxer that keeps dodging and weaving, making it harder for fossil fuel to land a hit. But no boxing match is complete without an opponent, and traditional fuel isn't going down without a fight. It throws a powerful jab in the form of production costs. Currently, SAF is more expensive to produce than its traditional counterpart. It's like the underdog who's been training in a top-notch gym while SAF has been making do with a rusty old punching bag. Furthermore, scalability is another challenge. SAF production is still in its early rounds, and it's not yet clear if it can scale up to meet global demand. It's like a rookie boxer stepping into the ring with a seasoned pro. Looks like we've got a tough fight on our hands. But one thing's for sure, sustainable aviation fuel is a contender we can't ignore. So, what does the future hold for our high-flying friends? Will they keep guzzling the old stuff, or is a greener future on the horizon? Well, we've chatted about the science behind sustainable aviation fuel, its pros and cons, and how it could drastically cut down aviation's environmental footprint. There are hurdles, sure, but with innovation and determination, we can overcome them. The sky's the limit when it comes to the potential of sustainable aviation fuel. So next time you look up at a plane, remember it might just be powered by the future of fuel.